So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 did the impossible.
What do they do?
It made me love Chris Pratt again. Welcome back, guys, to another Well What'd You Think video. I'm Alvin.
How's it going, guys? It's me, Amir. What's up, guys? It's me, Omid.
Today we'll be reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Volume 3, baby. Exactly. Yeah. And if you guys are new to our channel, we recently hit 1,000 subscribers. That is a huge milestone for us. And our next goal is to hit 10,000. So if you guys like our content or like our dynamic, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And just keep the notifications on because we're going to have a lot more stuff coming. Thanks for all the support, guys. We're very, very grateful for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Third time around. Yeah, James Gunn is back writing and directing this movie. And this movie's got the feel, as they say, it's once more with feeling. Exactly. And this movie starts off with us learning about the past of Rocket and how the members of the Guardians of the Galaxy are going along their life after the events of Endgame. Yep. We know with Gamora, the past Gamora is gone, and how Star-Lord is dealing with that, and how the members of the Guardians of the Galaxy are trying to help Star-Lord move forward with his life. And we're just going down a crazy, crazy, crazy journey, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it spoiler-free for this section. Yep. Yeah, I think going not knowing much. Yeah. And we have to say, you know, this is, I think, one of the few Marvel movies that we've had in a long time that's good. That's fucking good.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, legitimately
good
great.
Is too low. Good is too low. Everyone you're expecting, if you're going into this movie, you're going to expect the feels.
Yep.
And especially, this is, you know, it's the end of the trilogy, and you're trying to see, are they going to be able to wrap it up in a satisfying way? Yeah. And we got a new villain. It's the High Evolutionary.
Yep. Yeah.
And as you've seen, he pretty much just wants to make everything perfect. Mm-hmm. And it's just a great ride. And do you want to talk about maybe the characters first? Because you said you liked Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is so good at Star-Lord. Like, I can't believe the different action roles that he's done. He's so generic, but when it comes to Star-Lord, he's so charismatic.
He knows him. He knows
the
Star-Lord.
range that he shows as Star-Lord. Oh my gosh.
He gives the comedy, he gives the emotion, he gives the seriousness.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt is Star-Lord. And it's like, I hated it. I didn't like him as Mario, but when I see it, I'm like, God damn, he delivers. He delivers. Everyone has come here to play, and this movie really is Rocket's story, actually. I feel like 1 and 2 is mainly focused on Star-Lord, but this movie is Rocket's story.
Yeah, James Gunn did say the first one's about the mother, the second one's about the father, and the third one's about the self.
And I was like, God damn.
That's so deep.
James Gunn, like, I am so happy he came to play. And, you know, we're always saying with Marvel movies, it's like the same formula, and especially after Guardians, they all felt like a copy of Guardians. Yeah. So now I'm happy to see Guardians flip the script. Yeah, this is like one of the darker ones. Yeah. This one is real and intimate. Because I saw a lot of people were saying, oh, some people weren't liking it because, like, oh, it's too dark, too brutal, and on animal cruelty, but I'm like, it's first of all CGI character, so it's not really animal cruelty. Well, but it's fair to have that can be something that you don't want to see. Yeah, that's fair. But I'm happy to see them push the envelope and do new and different things. That was such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, this actually, I will say this, coming out of the theater, I heard a woman saying that this is the best Marvel movie since Avengers Endgame, which was 4 years ago. Yeah. 4 years.
4 years was Endgame?
Yes, 2019.
God damn.
So that really goes to show, and this is like a general audience, this goes to show how much good faith the Guardians franchise has in this
It's able to restore, because I mean, we were at the beginning of the fatigue. Like, honestly, everyone was a dud. Yeah. The last 3 have been duds, I think. Yeah, Quantumania, I did not like it at all. Yeah, Doctor Strange, Thor, these all weren't great.
They were...
Black Panther was a whip. I think
it wasn't a whip, but I'm just saying...
Yeah, it was lower, I think, a step down from Black Panther 1. Yeah. And like we said, the emotion is there, and I am so happy the humor is there. I think everyone is hilarious. Yeah. I think for me the standouts are Nebula, Mantis, and Drax. Those are my personal 3 favorites. Yeah. Like, we're not gonna go into any spoilers, but there's one moment when Mantis is like defending Drax. I love that. And Drax is like, wait, so you think I'm stupid? And I'm like, that is so good. I don't know how I feel about this defense.
But one of my favorite moments is what happens after that.
So good.
So good.
They're able to do...
No. What happens after Drax finds out he's stupid, what Mantis does? We'll talk about it in spoilers.
Okay. I'm thinking of beep boop beep boop.
No, but...
That was good too.
Yeah, talking about the jokes, there's so many like different cameos that James Gunn brings in, and there's one character that he brings in which has a really funny running joke in this prison sequence.
Yes, I have one of those too. I got one of those too. Yeah,
so good.
I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, the was it the Orgo Corp? It was
Orgo Corp.
That scene was great. Yeah, there was so much good about this movie.
Yes, I will say Guardians of the Galaxy 3 really world builds this whole section of the cosmic side of Marvel.
Yes. Right? And it felt like it fit. Like it feels so natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally remember this. It not only did it feel natural, but it was really refreshing to see a Marvel movie where there wasn't like a shot where it looked blatantly like them in front of a green screen.
Yeah,
the CG is good. They gave
the set design. High Evolutionary's red cube thing.
Oh yeah, that looked
my
good.
God.
That was very Star Trek. That reminded me of the Borg ship. I'm like, that is so cool. Yeah, the cube. Yeah. I was like, just watching. Like, it looks like they gave the artist the time that they needed. They gave James Gunn the time to write in. Everyone the proper time it needed. It felt like, honestly, one of the OG types of Marvel movies where it was a home run. It was a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I think one of the only faults that I had with this movie, probably two, is I think it is a bit long. It is a tad long. It's at 2:30. 2:30. And I think you definitely feel it at the Act 3. The start of the third act. But I know exactly why they made it a long movie. People love the Guardians and they don't want for it to end. So I understand that.
I sent that text to you yesterday. Yeah. It did feel its length. But
you're okay with it.
I'm okay with it because I want to spend as much time with these characters as possible.
While you still can, because this is gonna be the last one I think for a bit.
This is the swan song.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that we've known these characters for like 10 years. Isn't that crazy to think that? Like 2014. That to me is like, wow, we've grown up with these characters, and James Gunn has done a good job of turning these D-list superheroes into A-tier superheroes. That's crazy. That is so crazy. And I find myself, because I don't know which I like the most of this trilogy. For sure I know Volume 2 I think is the worst.
Volume 2. The weakest.
The weakest.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think with the reason why Guardian 3 is so good is because the character dynamic, like you want them to be there. So like when I watch Guardians 1, I think that one is still so good, but like where Nebula is there is like fine. But where she is here, everyone's at their peak. Everyone's at their peak. Exactly. You want them here. You want to see the family dynamic, and they do it so well. Great action. Like I had to sit on it for a bit. I don't know which one is my favorite. I think I'm still leaning on one. Because I think one is tighter. It's tough. It's neck and neck. It is. Because I'm like, Ronan wasn't great in one, and like there was so much that is so good in here, and then there's so much that is like, one is a trendsetter. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I said this to my friend, shout out to Kevin Leung.
What's up, Kevin?
Yeah, I texted him last night. This is the first thing I'm like, I haven't said this about a Marvel movie in a while, but I genuinely love this movie, and it makes me want to watch it again in theaters as soon as I can. And I haven't said that about a Marvel movie in a long time.
I don't even know what was the last... Like, No Way Home for me. I saw it twice in theaters the same day. Same day. That's
but
I think that's exactly what this really revived the MCU.
That's insane. That's actually insane.
We saw I think at like fucking 4, and then we watched it again at 11.
Wow.
Owen invited us.
It's a whole different conversation.
But this I think we can go on about this on and on. Did you have any problems with the movie? Because I had one. We didn't go too much into the Critter Squad or the High Evolutionary. Do you want to talk about that before?
I think there's actually a lot about this movie that cannot be discussed in the spoiler-free.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I did have one gripe that can be discussed in the spoiler-free was Adam Warlock. Okay. I think Adam Warlock didn't work for me because not going into... There were things that I liked about him, and there were things that I didn't. And I think what didn't work for me was how comedic of a character he was.
I think they really they played it off, though, because
I was fine with that.
Yeah,
so I liked... If you didn't like MODOK, I don't think you're going to like Adam Warlock.
Yeah. Oh, he's way better than MODOK.
Yeah, I think MODOK was fine, too. I thought MODOK was fine. For what he deserved, he was comedic relief. Yeah. Adam Warlock, I think, essentially is comedic relief. I think Adam Warlock is a better service to the story, and he actually does things that are... I don't like MODOK. I think MODOK was a bad character, but Adam Warlock, I can see why there are important things to him. I think his motivation, mainly that was tied to the High Evolutionary. Yeah. I thought that all really worked. I liked that a lot. Yeah. I just think there were some jokes that... A lot of his jokes for me didn't land. I thought. I liked that he was like a mama's boy. I thought, because like you're expecting this character, because I don't know too much about him from the comics, but like I know he kind of helped them stop Thanos in the comics.
He helps stop Thanos. Yeah.
So the fact that when you see him in this and he's like a full-on mama's boy, I liked it.
I like that
version. Exactly.
And also, I think it allows his character to grow in more movies.
Exactly. So
because if he's the best right now, what character is he gonna have for different movies, right?
But isn't like
you guys are taking the comic books and letting it affect you rather than just seeing what they gave us.
I'm saying I don't know the comics.
I like what James
this.
gave us.
Okay, you did. Okay,
I liked it. I thought his jokes, aside from the one where he charged up and then just fell over, that one fell flat for me. But I thought every other joke he had, I thought was funny.
Fell flat.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, he fell down.
That was good.
But that was one of my gripes, and I think the runtime. But for you said you want to discuss more on the spoiler discussion. So
I think there's 2 more things we should talk about. The villain. Top tier Marvel villain.
I thought so too.
Better than Kang. Better than
100%.
100%.
I am Kang.
Yeah, look out, Jonathan Majors.
I think the
performance is there. So I'm very happy you guys
elevates
liked it.
the script because he's a very one-note villain. But what Chukwuru Iwuji does is just.
How do you say his name?
Chukwuru Iwuji.
Oh, cool. I gotta that.
Very cool.
Yeah, he's in Peacemaker and all that.
Really?
Yeah, he's the leader of the Peacemaker squad.
Oh wow! So he brought more of his friends.
I gotta watch it over. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But yeah, he's really good. I think the writing is a little bit kind of one-dimensional, but he elevates it so much.
I think I saw some people addressing this, and I think the more I think about it, I can kind of understand it. Is like the way they kind of parcel out like the backstory for Rocket. Sometimes it's motivated, sometimes it isn't.
Yeah.
And I think if they could have done a little bit more with the backstory of the High Evolutionary, I think I would have liked that a little bit more. Because he is a menacing, like he just yells. Like when he gets angry, he yells. It's very much, I think,
Adam
like
Driver and Marriage
Adam
Story.
Driver or like
Marriage Story. Yes, sure. Yeah,
you want to get I was thinking more Star Wars. Like what was
Kylo Ren?
Hux. Kind of a little bit like a Hux. Not as like cringe, but I was like, oh man, I wanted to just do a little bit more. But I did like how they resolved him.
I loved him. I loved him. Like not going to war, but like he does have a god complex. So I think him having this obsession and this fixation.
His final line.
That
really cold line where he's like, "There is no God."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like the line where he's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to make everything perfect. I'm not asking for a lot," or something along those lines. Yeah. But when he delivers, I'm like, damn, that's good.
I liked him. I thought he was top tier.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I think he's great. I think he is one of the better MC villains. MCU, they have a record of not having the greatest, and I thought he was good.
Yeah.
I thought he was really, really good. Is there anything else we need to discuss in the end of this spoiler-free discussion?
Yeah. So for the last point, this wouldn't be a Guardians movie without the awesome.
Oh, the mixtape.
Volume 3.
Oh yes. Yeah. This song had some bangers. I really do think the
ending song they chose to close out this movie.
And then credits?
The
where you see the
Dog Days Are Over fits so well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where you see Batista dancing. It was good. It was really good. Yeah.
I think if you're a Rocket fan, you're gonna get exactly what you want from this movie. Yeah. And if you just care for all of the Guardians, I think they are able to wrap up this trilogy so well. Where this is like the first time because I don't really see the Captain America movies as a trilogy. I think Civil War is more of an Avengers movie. I don't see it as a trilogy. I think this is the first Marvel, or Iron Man also was a trilogy, but this is a legit.
And do you know why?
Trilogy.
Do you want to know why?
We'll talk about it in spoilers because I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna say it's because they have the same director and writer for
There you go.
The other ones like Favreau didn't do directors. 3, and then the Russos didn't do Captain America 1. So this is the most consistent vision of all the Marvel movies as a trilogy.
Spider-Man had all 3 the same though.
Oh, John Watts.
Yeah, he didn't write it. I don't think he did.
But Far From Home was just ass.
I agree.
No, Homecoming's ass.
No,
Homecoming's not ass. I don't agree.
No Way Home is the best.
No Way Home's the best. No Way Home's the best. That's besides the point. Homecoming is bad. But
no, it's not.
Fuck you. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than Homecoming. But do we want to go into our ratings for this swan song of a Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Amber, want to go ahead and let us know what you think?
So I think there's no way this movie does not disappoint. I think if you're going in, you're going to have a great time. You're going to laugh a lot. You're going to cry a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say I am comfortable at an 8.75. Okay. I think if it was a little bit shorter, it would have been 9. Because I think Guardians 1's like a 9, 9.2.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm leaning at an 8.75, very close to that. And I loved it. I wouldn't mind checking it out again.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Alvin, want to go and let us know?
Yeah, so I would give this movie a 4.25.
4.25.
Yeah, 4.25 out of 5.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, I love this movie. I think the Guardians hold a very special place. The Guardians franchise and the characters just hold a very special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was discussing this with them, I was sitting around a B+, A-, but just talking about it more, and I think the fact that James Gunn was really able to to get this trilogy done right. I feel like I'm landing honestly around an A-. I think this movie was really good. Just the problems were just length and some things issues. I think not for Revolutionary. For me, it was mainly Warlock and mainly the length. But overall, this movie is pretty goddamn good. If you're looking for a good Marvel movie, I say go ahead and check it out in theaters. See it as soon as you can. Yeah. And I guess this is James Gunn's swan song from the Marvel Universe. We're gonna. If this is gonna be any indication of what he's gonna be doing for DC, this is great. Yeah, I am so excited. As a Zack Snyder fan, I will say I'm now excited to see what James Gunn can do with Superman. It's crazy. What's wrong with you bozos? I'm giving the olive branch.
Anytime you can bring it
Zack
up.
Snyder. And I'm giving the olive branch. I'm saying I'm excited to see what James Gunn can do.
Yeah, I agree. And if you guys have seen Guardians of the Galaxy, go and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Yeah. What do you give it out of 10? What do you give it out of 5? What do you give a letter score? Do you give it a thumbs up? Yeah. We want to hear it. What is your favorite moment? And who is your favorite Guardian? I think in this movie, for me, it's probably between Nebula or Mantis. Those two are great.
Yeah, I'm thinking Nebula and Rocket. What about you? Is it Star-Lord?
It's probably Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Everyone is good. No one
wins. There is no wrong answer to that question. There's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
But thanks for checking out the review. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the next one, guys.
What do you think? See ya.
Bye, guys.